What's up guys, I'm Reckless and welcome to Breaking the Fourth Wall. Today I wanted to give you guys my first impressions on the Destiny 2 beta for consoles and the fixes that I think should happen. Now, take everything with a grain of salt because this was in fact a beta. First off, if you don't know, a beta is pretty much a huge test. In Bungie's case, testing their new hybrid servers, but also for us, the Destiny community, to find out the glitches that Bungie didn't, and as of this video, Bungie has already fixed most of the glitches in preparation for the Destiny 2 beta on PC. Now, this video will be about the beta in general, and I'm going to leave out everything that is specific to the subclasses for other videos. So, let's get started. When the Destiny 2 beta started, it started off real strong. Really well. It only took 45 minutes to actually get into the game. Obviously, this was due to the high amount of traffic from everyone trying to get on at the same time. When I actually did jump into the game, I did watch the cinematic and there was nothing bad to say. The frame rate stayed constant in and outside of the cinematic, which is always a plus. For the first 2 hours of the beta, everything ran smooth with no complaints. However, after the first 2 hours were up, things pretty much went downhill from there. Now, this video is not me bitching, crying, or moaning, etc. This is just what myself and others noticed during the beta. Now, the first thing being the connectivity issues. The connectivity issue was huge. Myself and my friends I was playing with constantly got kicked out of PvP matches. Not all of us though. Just like one of us every match, during the match, or at the reward screen. Next was the Weasel error code. Now, the Weasel error code was infamous during the beta. It was even worse when we tried inspecting weapons or gear. This went on for the first 2 days of the beta, and it wasn't fixed until after an update when the Xbox One players were able to play. Fucking Weasel. Another thing I noticed was that damage, fall off, and registration was a huge issue in PvP, but not so much in PvE. Now, as for one-shot kill weapons, unfortunately, not all of them were one-shot kill weapons. For example, shooting a person in the face with a sniper rifle twice, and them not dying was clearly an issue, which is pretty much why I stopped using the sniper rifle and I switched to the fusion rifle or shotgun. And I know a lot of people hate me, especially with that shotgun. Oh my god. Anyways, now PvP felt very bullet spongy. I felt like I was in cover more than I was in a gunfight. However, team shooting was how most of the opponents were dying, which obviously is okay. But I really do feel that damage needs to be buffed a little bit. Now, according to myself, as well as many other YouTubers, it seemed like super energy took forever to charge. There were times where I was straight badassing in all of my rounds, and I would still get my first super of the match towards like the last 45 to 30 seconds of the game. So, super energy needs to charge a little faster, or we need to get more super energy on kills. As for hand cannons, they seem to run out of ammo very fast, and I probably would like to see an increase in the ammo drop for about like 5 to 10% after getting a kill. That would be nice. Assault rifles, still, even in the Destiny 2 beta, seem extremely weak, so they definitely need a buff. Like, if you ever want assault rifles to be competitive again, we need a buff in assault rifles, especially for Destiny 2 when it's released. Now, melee kills either need to go back up to a 2-hit kill instead of 3, or they need more damage, like period. There were a few times where I did a lot of damage to another Guardian and then followed up with no shield, with 2 melees, and the dude still had a cunt hair of health left. And they killed me with a weapon, which is like ridiculous because he should have died a long time ago. And the last thing that I noticed was the grenades. Grenades definitely need to be a little stronger. Not saying, you know, one-hit kill power is strong, but they definitely need a percentage buff because when I was throwing grenades, I had people that weren't scared to run through them and just constantly did. They're like, ooh, grenade, let me just run through it. And it's like, wow, what's the point of a grenade, you know? So they definitely need a buff. Now, that is everything that I noticed personally with the Destiny 2 beta. Things like the Infinite Super has already been corrected, as well as numerous other issues, and I will put a link to the fixes that Bungie did in the description below. With all that said though, let's take away the whole thought of this being a beta for a second. Level with me. Bungie and Activision have been working on Destiny 2 for years now, probably about 2. They brought in 2 other companies, Vicarious Visions as well as High Moon to make the game, as well as Blizzard for the PC port. The majority of the issues in the Destiny 2 beta were the connectivity issues, which really shouldn't have been an issue given that the original Destiny has been out for 3 years. Just saying. Other than that, it was a great beta and I did enjoy it after the connection issues were fully fixed when the Destiny 2 beta became an open beta for everyone to play. As I said earlier, take everything with a grain of salt. Bungie has already confirmed that they have already been playing an updated version of the game when the beta was released. But why didn't they give us a beta version of what they were actually testing instead of the outdated one we got? No one knows. And that, my friends, brings us to the end. Drop a like on the video, share it if you felt it was helpful, subscribe and turn on the notifications in order to keep up to date with all my videos. Feedback definitely helps the channel to grow. Thank you guys for all of your support. I'm Reckless, and remember, own your success, and I will see you guys next time.